Wow, Jerry. Wow, Jerry. Jerry. Jerry, 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 Jerry. Jerry Seinfeld, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, man? I see you. What's good? Uh, Jerry Seinfeld decided that it would be in his best interest if Jerry was to, I don't know. I don't know if Jerry knew what he was doing. I think maybe it was an accident, but he was trying to auction off a 1958 Mercedes. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Brothers get sued. This brothers forgot to pay his bill. He late on payment on the house. His baby mama's due. When people like Jerry get sued, it's for auctioning off of a car worth about $2 million. And the car happens to be, or was supposed to be, a 1958 Porsche 356A 1500 GS/GT Carrera Speedster. Now that car is worth about 1.5. Now, the thing about this car is that Jerry co-signed this car to the Gooding and Company at an auction house, which is responsible for the sale. So he's saying, look, Gooding and Company in the auction house, which is the auction house that is responsible for that sale. Nevertheless, Jerry is willing to do what's right and fair, and we're confident that the court will support the need for an outside evaluator to examine the provenance of the car. Now, Jerry's attorney, Mr. Snyder, came in and said Jerry has been working in good faith to get to the bottom of this matter. He has asked FICA Frio for evidence to substantiate, these allegations, but he's ignored Jerry instead and filed this frivolous lawsuit trying to sue Jerry. Now, Jerry has a hit show that he got involving cars. And now the lawsuit with the cars is what's doing him in. So anyway, now the problem was people said that the car was fake. You know, what's wrong with the Porsche? Well, we'll get to that. They said it's fake, meaning that it's not listed what it's supposed to be. The suit says in the history file of the Porsche, person who sold it to Jerry. Unfortunately, we do not have a lot of information on the 1958 Porsche, the Speedster and all this stuff. The guy who did that originally, that the family owned it originally, that they got it from. So the buyer took the car to one of the historic Porsche dealers who expressed their concerns about the authenticity of this vehicle. So the investigation proved that the car wasn't real. And in June of last year, they said Jerry called a rep for the buyer and left a voicemail that said he wanted to offer his apology for the nuance and assure you that he will be, completely and indemnified in full for whatever happened with the car. You get your money back. So Porsche built a 151 Carrera Speedsters between 1955 and 1959. And fewer than 90 of those cars had the GS GT trim the buyer thought he was getting. The buyer said he didn't get his money, and now he's suing to rescind the sale and get his money back. He's also suing for punitive damages. So Jerry right now is like the auction house is responsible, not him. And Jerry's working to try to help get this guy his money back. He want the guy to make sure he evaluate the car so they can actually look at the car and determine that the car is not what they said it is. So that's what's up with that. So me right now, man, I'm just chilling. Chilling like a ruthless villain. But I just wanted to bring that up to you guys here. Gonna see what's on Netflix before I call it a night. Let me see. This chick's still up. She got to work this morning. Aw, sad for her. Sad for her. She don't know about this page either. She only knows Carcino for life. Yeah, I ain't ready to start the Punisher 2 series yet. I did a lot of that. So I'm moving on from that. But I'm gonna have a very busy day, y'all. Very busy. Believe me, very busy. A lot of people didn't like my Broly review. I did the Dragon Ball Z Broly on the Screen Fiend account. It was like, it's too short. I'm like, I ain't trying to ruin it for you. And that's what you end up doing, is ruining the film when you start telling too much. So anyhow, I'm gonna get out of here. Jerry, pay that man his money.